See, I admit people, just that happens all the time with joint bank accounts, husband and wives or whatever. Just like my friend on the street said she'd do that in a heartbeat. Okay? That if my mom was putting more money in or whatnot, then technically, it's hers. But the fact is that Auntie wasn't living here, and the fact is my mother, this was, no, I'm not doing this, I'm not playing this game. Not without exposing it for what it is, okay? I asked my lawyer, so, whatever. Auntie wants to completely fuck me over. That's what she wants to do. She's not going to, so I'll force her to evict me, and meanwhile I'll be telling everybody what's going on. I'll just say, you want to know what's going on? Here's my YouTube channel. Well, Auntie's being forced to evict me. Or, since we've already established, there is no friggin' way that I would ever win and get guardianship over my aunt, okay? There's no way. There's no way, period. I know that if I fight her, and especially with our past, it'll just be that nobody gets guardianship over my mother. See? The government gets guardianship over my mother. I know that. I don't know what Auntie's plans are. Is she really going to have my mom move in with her and to make her well again? Maybe my mom's never going to leave the hospital. Maybe that's what they've been telling my aunt, since she could know everything now, and that's why, who knows? Who knows what's going on? The fact is, me and Selena both know that my mom never wanted to fuck me over when she was well, okay? And that she would never want to see this happening. You know what I mean? But if my mom has to go to a nursing home, then this is just Auntie fucking me over. Because the money, she doesn't, like I said, and to my lawyer, it's like she or my mom needs the money. I don't know what's happening, okay? This is more about Auntie getting to smear my name after I did everything. Auntie wanted nothing to do with it. I'm busy, Laura. You handle it. I don't want to be the healthcare proxy anymore. I don't want to, and you know what? That's what it's about, people. Okay? I'd already decided after talking to my friend down there that I wasn't just going to take off. I was going to leave and go visit my friend. But the money was going to stay here in Massachusetts, untouched, in a separate bank account, see? But no, I'm not running away with my tail between my legs. I have nothing left to lose now. Nothing left to lose. This is just wrong on multiple levels. It's wrong. I don't want to run away with my tail between my legs. He's like, well, if they try to sue you for it, you could just say that you don't have it or whatnot, and then you just have to pay 50 cents. It's just, no, I'm not doing that. No, fuck it. No. Auntie can either do the right thing under the circumstances, which you know she's not going to do, or we can drag this out. It's up to her. She does the right thing and just lets me have the goddamn money that my mom wanted me to have. So remember, I don't have a home out of state. So yeah, it was going to cost a lot, $2,000 just to ship my stuff, and then if I don't have a home and I'm busy finding a home, what am I doing? Me and Omar are staying in a hotel, right? Wherever, it's not anything that's not going to cost a lot of money. It's going to cost, but it doesn't matter. The ball is at Auntie's court, because I already told my lawyer, but I'm going to make sure, I just want to know what my rights are, is what I'm saying to him. Not that I'm going to fight for guardianship and inevitably not win, you know, and drag it out and have another court thing like we had before, only this time I'm being ripped apart, and then Auntie's being ripped apart. It's just bullshit. So I'm not doing that. I have to contact my lawyer to find out what Auntie can do. They told you, according to her, a couple years ago when it was not Auntie and was going to be the government, a conservator, you know, whatever, I have a letter, don't leave your mom's house, whatever you do, they can't sell it if you're in there. And Auntie thought, but Auntie doesn't know everything. She was like, it's winter, no judge is going to evict you and Omar in the winter time, you're disabled, you can drag this on and on. And meanwhile, I can drag it on and save up my $1,000 a month. So I'm not left with nothing when I finally have to be out of here, you know? I mean, that's what Auntie thought before, and it's the same situation. It's now her, instead of a stranger, as the guardian over my mom, you know? But it's the same situation. That's why, you know, squatters, I guess whatever. I've been living here for 4 fucking years taking care of my mother, so I'm sure Auntie can't have me out of here in a month. And you know she's going to shut off the TV and computer and all that. That's a given. But legally, I don't know. That's why I have to talk to my lawyer. Legally, she can't shut the heat and electricity and gas off. You know, that. But legally, I'm sure she can shut off the other stuff. She didn't like when I turned down her offer, because I saw right through it. It's a win-win situation. No, it's not. I pay all the bills here until such time as you take complete control, and then I'm at your mercy where you can just evict me. How is that a win-win when my mom was going to give me a substantial amount of money for me and Omar to start a new life? You know? It's not a win-win. That's why I turned it down and wanted to see what would happen when my mom got out if she had a change of heart. If Auntie comes here and makes a scene, I'm just going to step outside with Omar. But I'm also going to go down to my friends and say, you want to come down here and see what my aunt's doing? See, I'm not all alone like I was in 2009 when she could do whatever she wanted to do because it wasn't my home. It was my mother's home, but Auntie had the power of attorney. Remember I told you I did ask permission. Not from Auntie, because Auntie and I didn't get along, but my cousins and aunt, but then they turned it all around because they're ignorant as fucking hell. My dead aunt said to me before that her eldest daughter was the least deep of her 3 children. And she's like, don't ever tell her that. Yeah, I'll tell anybody anything now that you're dead. She doesn't watch my videos anyway, but yeah, ignorant. They knew damn well that they had reassured me that cancel my flight. The flight was real cheap, you know. And stay here until my mom got out. But remember, it's all about money with Auntie anyway. It's all it's ever about. That's why the letter was, my friend Trouble, former friend Trouble, saw right through that fucking letter. I sent her a copy of it through email. I typed it up. Where Auntie, the letter was bullshit because Auntie was trying to appeal to me and, you know, don't leave, blah, blah, blah. We have to stick together and fight them and, you know, et cetera, et cetera. And she was appealing to me, you know, you'll lose your rightful inheritance, blah, blah, blah. And I wrote her back and left her phone messages. I don't give a flying fuck about my rightful inheritance, blah, blah, blah. They want to put my mom in a nursing home. Of course I'll join forces with you and fight them. I even went so far as to give Auntie all the emails that my cousin, the back and forth between me and my cousin, not my emails, just her emails, but in case Auntie needed leverage or whatnot. My cousin never would have imagined that her, you know, no one ever imagined anything. My cousin was pushing me and pushing me. She almost pushed me into a breakdown. In the end, I had to say to her, look, if my mom wants to, it's her sister, you know? It's just bullshit. It's such bullshit. That's why I said to my friend down the street, this would make a fucking good movie, wouldn't it? It's just bullshit. Told you, my case manager at the shelter said, you gotta write a book, you gotta be the first to buy it. Yeah, and then it ends like this. A couple years ago when Auntie was saying stay there or not, but if she was saying if they can't, I don't know what she was thinking, that they can't sell your house if your mom's in, I mean, they can't sell your mom's house if you're in it, just stay there, force them to evict you is what she says. She didn't know how the process would work, that it would drag on for so many months or whatnot. I don't know what she was thinking, but she did say that to me. I have the letter to prove it. And it would have been the same thing. If they took over, I stay till I'm evicted. And meanwhile, I can at least, you know, save up that little bit of money. Because they have to pay the bills. I told the woman who takes care of Angela, I don't know what Auntie's going to do. I don't know if those $400 worth of checks I wrote for vet bills for Angela are going to bounce. It's out of my hands, nothing I can do about it. You know? I was trying to do one last nice thing for Angel. Auntie comes here, I'm going to immediately call my friend. Say, you want to come down here and see what my aunt's doing to me? Denise. Karen or Daphne or Samantha, Ruth. Gertrude. Make up names. Nobody around here thought it was wrong to, because I didn't know Auntie was going to do this. I don't know what's happening. There's no reason why, when my mom could change her mind, she even said to my friend, our friend Selena, said, are you going to be moving in with your sister? I heard you're going to move in. My mom said, I don't know. You know what I mean? So, it's all up in the air. Why should Auntie have to come ahead of time? For all we know, my mom could get committed for 6 months or something. Why should Auntie have to come ahead of time when I can't stand her and she's verbally abusive towards me and get my mom's furniture? There's no reason for it. There's no reason for it. But whatever she said, I can imagine. I can imagine what she said. That's why she did an emergency thing, emergency guardianship. She paid for it. She probably had a lawyer. I need to gain control before the daughter, has the joint account and takes, drains the bank accounts or whatever. Meanwhile, the people, they're not going to know the truth about anything. Nothing. Nothing. Such bullshit. They don't know anything, and yet they grant her guardianship just like that. They don't know she's not making all of it up. You know what I mean? It's bullshit. That's why he thinks she got the hospital to sign something. Whatever. Who knows? They're all in on it. It's bullshit. Because how do they know she's not just appearing in court and to get guardianship over her sister and making it all up, and meanwhile my mom doesn't even want that or has, say, I don't know, told my friend I don't really hate my daughter, because my daughter doesn't know anything that's happening. You know what I mean? They don't know that. You plead your case and they gave her fucking emergency guardianship, and that's just sick. That's sick. Sick. And who knows what was said. Can I request it? I'd like to request it. I'd like to see exactly what she said about me. Because you know she did. You know she fucking smeared my name. I'm sickened by this because I am not the only one. All these professionals know. They know how hard I was trying. But But in the end, my mom is going to turn on anyone who, because to her it's like, why did you, so, and Auntie knows that. She's admitted it's happened to her, and now she's going to just jump. She's just going to grab, she pounced. Stony writes, stop saying pounced. Oh, go fuck yourself, Stony. Fucking asshole. Never, not approving any of your comments ever again. Anyway, to the post person. Attention post person, I've lived here with my sick mother as her caregiver for 4 years. I have my own goddamn lawyer, so you better make damn sure that you never accidentally forward my mail to my manipulative, two-faced, opportunistic, verbally abusive towards me, capital C of an aunt, ever. Yeah, that stupid conservator forwarded the mail, and then and he forwarded it by he did it by the whole address. He can't legally do that. I live here. You know what I mean? And then I think they were like, don't worry, we're not going to forward your mail. Yeah. You better not accidentally forward my mail. Because it happened before. I forget when, I forget the situation, but I remember that they did that. Auntie that was when Auntie, I don't know, when Auntie was getting my mom's mail or something. I forget the situation. All I know, I remember something about that though, where my mail got forwarded to Auntie, and that damn well better not happen. I ain't budging. Not budging. Not if my aunt's just gonna throw me crumbs. Not budging. She can fucking evict me. Fucking evict me. And I can survive without, I did it before. It'll suck not having a TV, but I'll survive. I'll survive. And I'll just go to the library having to do it with my computer. I'll survive without a TV. I know she can't legally shut off the heat and electricity. I don't think she can. I really don't think she can do that. This is not a situation where I'm a friggin' squatter. You know what I mean? This is my home of 4 years. I don't know. All I know is I have the note from her before where she was saying no one's going to evict you, and when no judge is going to throw you out in the cold when you have nowhere to go in the middle of winter. Lori, just stay there. They're not going to be able to do it. Force them to evict you. So now it's going to apply to her. Or she can sign over to me the money that she does not need, my mother does not need, and my mother told me that I could have. And then some. Remember, my mom was making huge promises to me when she loved me. But never mind that, and I will be on my merry way. Auntie's not going to do that, though, because Auntie wants to fuck me over. Auntie wants to win. Auntie was never not going to agree to that. Auntie's pissed that like Karen said, I'm glad you beat that snake at her own game. Just, yeah, I instantly closed out the account. Something Auntie probably thought I would never do. But it's not like I closed out the account and blew the money. You know what I mean? It's sitting there. It's, you know, it's. I haven't spent it. And if I have to give it back, I have to give it back. But Auntie's going to be going through the process of evicting me and taking me to court and the whole 9 yards. Everyone's going to know as well. Everyone's going to know anyway. This is all sick on multiple levels. And I need to find out from my lawyer what my rights are under these circumstances. Can my aunt just come here whenever she wants? The guy down the street said, my friend of the married couple, he's like, yeah, she has guardianship now. She can come in there whenever she wants to. She's probably going to come with the police. She likes to do that. She wants to make me look like total scum. And she lives for it. She lives for it. Meanwhile, like I read you those texts, you're a godsend to me and your mom. You don't cause your mom's breakdowns any more than I do. Your mom hates anyone who goes against her crazy fantasies. Now you know how I feel. Whenever I had to get your mom the help that she needed, I became the bad sister and evil and all of that. See? She'll probably come here, try to scare me. You better give me back that fucking money or else. That's your mother's money. That's stealing. Whatever, Auntie. Whatever. You made me sick. I see right through you. I saw right through her when my mom's just so sad. She, like Selena said, she wants to believe her sister loves her, but her sister would call her up in the mental hospital just to scream and yell at me, when meanwhile she is the one who caused our pseudo-friendship to end because she can't give an inch, you know? I'd been kissing her ass, I'd been biting my tongue if she got her little digs in at me, etc., but when it comes to me I wasn't going to budge. And then she pissed me off. My genuine concern for my mom, she labeled, she always, anyone who goes against Annie has deep head problems. That's why my friend down the street, I read her all those texts, she sees right through the bullshit. She's like, I can't believe she talks to you, I can't believe it, believe it. And then she calls up my mom, who's locked up in a mental hospital, who just spent 3 days in a regular hospital because she went there with 105 temperature and blah, blah, blah. I mean, she's so over-medicated, this, that, whatever. And my mom cried to me. She's like, yeah, she calls me, and all she does is complain about you, Laura. All she does is complain about you. So I could sit there and say, I'm the biggest stressor in my mom's life. And my friend turns it around and says, how do we know she doesn't cause your mom's breakdown? She's not the biggest stressor. She sits there and tries to turn my mother against her daughter. And she does it even when my mother is locked up in a mental hospital. So that's like bad. That's elder abuse, you know? That's sick. And I know from the horse's mouth, my mom would tell me. I know she did it when my mom was out. She'd always say, my mom would tell me, yeah, all she does is pack, blah, 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 whatever. But even when I was locked up in the mental hospital, Auntie will call up and bitch and complain to my poor locked up mother. That's selfish. I would never do that. I didn't even mention, when my mom was locked up in that mental hospital, the fight that I'd had with Auntie, where she just called me a nutcase and a head case and said she didn't want to be bothered, stop texting me, UFC, you, blah, 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 okay? Anyway, and I already told you what it was about. She doesn't want to hear it when I'm expressing genuine concern for my mom. Being in that new hospital and being on shitload of so much medication, so over-medicated, and she wound up in a regular hospital, 105 temperature, and they can say, oh, that was just a viral infection, but they admitted to me, they're just saying that, they don't know what it was, they just have to attribute it to something. They really didn't know. And I read that psych meds can cause something like that. But anyway, you know what I mean? Auntie makes it all out to be me, and other people see right through it. I can read them the text from Auntie where she's ripping me apart and verbally abusing me, and they see right through her bullshit. Blaming everything on me, and, you know. All bullshit. So I say, just the pen's mightier than the sword. This is all that I have. I don't have a mother anymore. I don't want to be here. All I have is, you know, like John Mayer say, his songs say what you need to say. I mean, that's all I have. I'm being made out to be what a significant number of people know I'm not, you know? This just takes the cake. Because Auntie's not sitting there even caring over anything that happens to my mom in these hospitals, or that she's over. Nothing. And then the last time, a couple of months ago, whenever it was, Laura, I want you to be your mom's healthcare proxy. I don't want to do it anymore. You're her daughter. You should do it. But even before then, I was the one handling everything. Even when Auntie was still the healthcare proxy, my mom was saying that I was, and Auntie's busy. I was handling everything. I'm the one talking to the case manager all the time. Auntie's not going to bother until there's something in it for her, even if it's just to fuck me over, because, you know, and have that power over me and whatnot, because this time Auntie was golden. Finally, my mom is hating me, and now Auntie can, you know, fuel the fire. Fuel the fire, people. And when I didn't jump at her little thing, and remember, she ripped me apart over the phone, by the way, when I didn't jump. I just want to let you know that. I told you everything she said, but then it's like, Laura, I can wait. You have deep head problems. Blah, 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 blah. Fuck you. Yeah, I do have deep head problems, but I share everything that's going on with people who do not have deep head problems, and they see right through Auntie's bullshit, you know? My jaw is calm and sane as they come. But he's not the only one, and these people see right through Audie's bullshit. Right through it. Right through it. She wants to play this sick, manipulative, two-faced, behind-my-back game. She can go through the process of evicting me. And meanwhile, I'm going to tell everybody what she's done. Now, I don't know if she's right about what she wrote to me when she was appealing to me and saying don't leave your mom's house and whatnot, okay? But she did. I have the letter. It said you can drag it on for months. No judge is going to throw you out in the middle of winter, etc., etc., etc. So same thing should apply if she's the, what's the difference? There is no difference. If she's made herself guardian over my mom or if someone else, if the government was, it should still apply. What happens, they say you need to be out in 30 days and then you don't get out and then they take you to court and I don't know. It's all such bullshit. Neither, they don't need the money, neither of them. I do. I do. And my mom promised me so much when she wasn't busy, hated my fucking guts for something I had no choice but to do and that I was commended for doing by everyone around me, the professionals, Like I said, if I was selfish, I would have just sat there and, my mom wasn't going to die. I would have just sat there and let her do whatever and seen if I could get her to the fucking lawyer on Monday and see what he thought or if she was going to sign the house to my name or, you know what I mean? I could have just done that. But I'm not going to do that. Because I don't do that. My mom's health and well-being comes first, period. This is so wrong on multiple levels. It's just wrong. It's so wrong. It's like... That's why Karen called onto you, snake. I almost stepped on my glasses today. I didn't realize they'd fallen on the floor. And when you wear glasses, then you can't see to find them, so I almost stepped on them because I didn't see them. That would have sucked, huh? I feel sick.